Hi, this is Diane Lovetobake, and what we're going to make are popovers. This particular recipe I have used for years. If some of you are remembering the Dayton Hudson Restaurant or department stores, this is the recipe that they used. A lady at the restaurant was kind enough to give me the recipe, and well, I've been using it for some time, and they come out just beautiful. So in a large bowl, or you can use your stand-up mixer, whatever you prefer. We're going to start off by using 5 eggs, and we're going to put one in at a time to break them up on high. That's the second one. We got the third one going in. The fourth. And now the fifth. Now what you'll want to do is to beat them on high, and you want to break them up, but you want to beat them till they become kind of frothy. And that shouldn't take you too long. It might take you a minute, maybe 2 minutes, something like that. I'm going to move it along, but I'm going to show you so far as how they have come along, and they are very, very frothy. Okay? The next thing that we're going to do is we're going to now start beating in milk. And you're going to need 1 2/3 cup of milk. And now you'll find the eggs will become extremely frothy, light, and bubbly. We're also going to be putting in 5 tablespoons of butter that's been melted and cooled. And I'm going to beat that in. Okay, the next thing that we're going to do is we're going to gradually beat in flour and salt, and you're going to need 1 2/3 cup of all-purpose flour. And then you're also going to be putting in a 1/2 teaspoon of salt. And on low, I'm just going to start to beat this in. And again, you really don't want to beat this batter too long. You just want it to be all combined, because you don't want it to become dense and heavy. These particular popovers come out so light and so delicate. When they're taken out of the oven, you can just hear them, break, because they're so delicate. Now I'm just going to raise my speed just up a little for a second or so, just to make sure everything's well combined. And again, you'll find the batter to be very, very lightweight. Okay. And I have my popover pan ready, and I heavily greased it. If you don't have one of these pans, you can use a jumbo muffin pan that work really good. And I can generally get anywhere from 6 to 8 popovers. And what I like to do is I like to fill them just about halfway. Now you're going to bake these at 400 degrees, and they're going to take you anywhere from 50 to 60 minutes, depending on your oven. Mine generally do come out at about 50 minutes, so do start checking them, maybe perhaps around that 45, 47 mark, that kind of thing, and just keep an eye on them. And again, depending how large you want to make them. I like them to come out very tall and very large. So I tend to get, like I said, it really depends, 6 to 8. You can stretch that however that you want, and I'm just going to set that aside for the moment. So again, just pop them in at 400 degrees, and you do want them to bake up to come out very dark brown and very well done, and you should be able to accomplish that in that 50 or 60 minutes. I have some to show you that I did bake ahead of time, and here they are. They will come up just beautifully brown, and I love when they come out of the oven, like I said, because they're just, well, they're so crispy. You just want to put jam or jelly or even a little bit of butter on them. And I'm going to just break one open to show you how light and delicate these popovers are, and they come so extremely tall. I just love them, and I want to measure just to show you how tall they come up, and they're at a little over 4.25 inches tall. So they make such a beautiful, light, delicate popover. I think you're going to like this recipe if you give it a try, and I hope you do. Leave a comment if you'd like to. I'd like to hear from you. And as always, thanks for watching, and please subscribe.